Super.
We have got cleanse on this vein, by the way.
Yeah, so
Quite
she's never gonna
significantly.
die.
Yeah, I really think that this vein has the potential to absolutely wreck this.
Perfect
And
KDA.
again, we've got this Ziggs pick, right? And I think I'll raise the issue because obviously Team Platypus played against and lost to a Vayne yesterday. This is
Mm-hmm.
Bamboo Zane. And he was playing Swain mid, and while his performance on Swain was really good, you're playing a champion with one CC ability, and it's somewhat unreliable against a
Yep.
champion that has mobility. This time you're playing again a mage that has low CC. You kind of want lockdown to be able to hit with it, and
Mm-hmm.
Ornn and Galio are quite easily avoidable in the right hands for a Vayne, especially when you've got a Zeril and a Lulu to back you up.
Yeah.
Um,
And also, right, like even if you zigzag her, Kala will just insta ult to the Vayne and give her more HP and
yeah,
shield her as well.
I potentially would have rather seen a different mage in the middle, like something along the lines of a Syndra, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I still think they have a potential to win if they get ahead
Oh
and
yeah,
like
no,
if they.
I'm not saying this is
Yeah, yeah,
dreading
yeah,
it.
of course, yeah. No, but I mean, like, if that Ziggs ever gets to a point where he's like far ahead of the enemy team, he will start dealing unacceptable damage to you. Because,
Hmm.
right, like, you can talk about like the old safety and the cleanse and stuff like that, but if the other guy one shots you with ult, then that's a big. Oh, ooh, okay, late invade for.
Oh, they didn't get
Ooh,
that.
okay, they didn't get it.
Um,
That's gonna give a lot of info. Also, they started the other side.
is there a possibility of us getting
Nope.
the items
Nope.
to be shown? No, can we not?
No. He would have to manually do it, and for that he would have to pulse again.
Well, I guess we won't know anyone's items this game.
Yeah, just
Uh,
you know, we'll do the EA thing, right? It's not loot boxes; it's surprise mechanics.
I know why they did this. I know exactly why they did this. Now I can't flame people for not buying sweeper
Yeah.
or control wards. They knew I was streaming, so they hid the items.
Okay, so here we see early on bot side being pretty heavily pushed in. Mid, very even. Top is Noodle Fest.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, we saw how the Ornn versus Maokai went yesterday. It was kind of wet noodle fight the whole time.
Yeah.
Not really
I
anything.
mean, the only one that has kill pressure here is the Ornn, and that's just because Ornn is Ornn.
The Maokai has somehow already managed to be half mana. I'm not quite sure how that's happened. One too many.
Oh, we see
saplings
it.
in
Look
the
bot, look bot, look bot. The minimap. Gragas is coming.
I'm looking, but
Oh,
Spectator
flash
is too
for the
interested
Ash.
in this top fight.
Yeah, that's one pretty important summoner. Oh,
Oh, we've got items now. We're good. Oh, Hecarim comes in for the counter gank here, and no condemn yet on this vein, quite significantly, and the Gragas will go down. Is he going to look for more?
Oh, this is
No
really...
Conqueror. Galio gets the taunt, but it looks like it's not going to be quite enough.
That
From Lulu,
was
just enough to keep her
potentially,
alive.
yeah, that was potentially disastrous what they managed to get out of it. If all three of them died there, oh god.
Yeah.
But also super good turn by the
against the Gragas.
Yeah, but super good turn there. Instantly sold on him up, ran there, used E to get quicker, and ghosted as well to shorten the time distance as well. Time traveled. Trying to get something mid here as well.
I really do want to see, I know I literally just banged on about it, but I really do want to see an early sweeper from this Gragas, because in this early game, I feel like if you're going for ganks, you need to kill them before the Hecarim gets there, because if the Hecarim gets there for the counter gank, it is a little bit doomed.
Yeah, I mean, then the thing happens that we just saw, right? They just turn
Exactly, yeah, no, we literally just saw that. I don't know if the sweeper would have saved that or not, but I think it will help.
Yeah. It will help you know that they know in advance before you showed yourself, right?
Yeah.
Hecarim going bot again.
Bot again. We've got no flash on either of the.
Oh, he's going.
Gally going in. Cleanse is available and will be used by Christian Simeone, but
Really
the
nice.
devastating charge goes through, and this will be a dead vein here. Probably not gonna get a kill on this Lulu. Too fast with the Whimsy and the help picks to get away, but
Yeah,
another
but
successful
super
gank.
good play by the Hecarim, right? Realizing that the summoners are down, knowing that
Yeah,
that lane is
taking
easy to
advantage of
punish.
this Vayne, which is very much their win condition.
Trying to hold back because I'm trying to do references from the Worlds games today, but I know certain people told me
Yeah,
not to
let's
do
not.
it.
No.
So I was doing like, I was about to do a reference. I'm like, no, actually, I'm just
Leave
gonna
it till
scrap
next
Yeah,
weekend
yeah,
before you start referencing this
yeah,
week.
no spoilers, no spoilers. Even though, right, he's now gotten ganked twice and had to die as well. He's even in CS in bot side. Oh, well, even two to be
Trade
sure.
going in from Digitest on the Ornn. Doesn't look like he's gonna get a lot out of it, but his Ornn with the Living Forge is gonna be able to make his own items, so potentially has a lot more sustain than this Maokai. I said about the mana earlier. Goes for another trade here. Won't have enough mana for the Bellows Breath. Goes for the Grass Pot. Condemn on the Ash. Hecarim looking again, but not gonna find
Hecarim's
anything this
investing a
time.
lot bot side.
Yes, but we're not seeing it come out in the CS difference at the moment.
Right?
This Gragas is well, the Gragas is actually going to be 1 to 2 camps ahead. It looks like the Hecarim is taking the dragon at the moment. You can see on the minimap, just too focused on this top fight. It's so riveting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
the
dragon will be picked up for the team of Christian Zoo.
I mean, you're
In
super
exchange
happy
for
here,
the
right?
Gragas
If you're
2 camps ahead.
yeah, you're super happy if you're blue team here, right? You're 1,000 gold ahead, 2 kills ahead, first Drake.
You say that, we will see the Maokai pick up the kill on the Ornn. Probably not the most impactful kill. I'd have rather seen that go on the Gragas, especially since it does look like we're getting AP Gragas with that Amp Tome there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a gold lead for the blue team at the moment, although crucially the 2 kills are on the Hecarim and not the Ash.
Yeah.
If the 2 kills are on the Ash, I think the blue side would have been far more ahead than they are at the moment.
But how is Christian ahead in CS? Because he still has like 2-3 minions to kill on the carry. That's why I'm saying that. Like that is incredible.
It is
getting
just
ganked by...
an attest to potentially just being better at CSing, really. Oh. Are we good? Okay,
yep,
no,
yeah,
that
yeah.
seemed alright.
That's just
tumbling forward
right?
for quite aggressive trades. Ash is very low on mana here. Don't know if we're looking for a potential Vayne hit 6 all in. I don't think so. Although the Ash won't have mana to cast the arrow even when she does hit 6.
Yeah, and on the other side he has heal and
4 there.
flash in like 2 seconds as well. So.
Yeah, he's got everything up, but that might be what's kind of running through the head. They want to pressure with the threat of the Vayne hitting 6 at any moment. Fairly safe farm fest mid lane. This is Azir pulling ahead on farm a little bit, but both taking Comet, poking out, kind of trading blows. Galio looking for something mid lane. Enchanted at Crystal goes wide on the Azir. You didn't see it on the stream, just looking on the minimap. Vayne going for quite an aggressive trade with the Lulu shield on the Ash on the turret, knowing
look at Galio and Heck from bot side, look.
Yeah, but they don't have the arrow now. And Christian does have cleanse and flash, and the Lulu will be 6 soon. Not holding out much hope for this one, but Vayne is looking quite
they're going. Ooh.
Oh, double
That
taunt.
is super impressive. Wow.
Vayne cleanses immediately out of the taunt and uses the final hour to get ahead.
Okay. We get the return kill on the Ash, but is he gonna sit back? Yeah, but
looks like he will. I think that's still probably worth considering you're getting a kill on an AP carry as opposed to a kill on a Galio support. Still well played from Enix there to get the return kill. Obviously no cooldowns available to save the Ash at the time.
Yeah.
Hecarim looking for quite a deep dive on the Vayne and will just get it, running him down even before the Lulu gets there. Ben going for some quite aggressive trades in the mid lane.
I thought he was gonna.
No Emperor's Divide yet. No, he wasn't quite close enough, and he's pretty low on mana as well. You have to be really on top of it.
Now the counter comes.
Yeah, I got the ultimate from the Ornn, flash out from the Azir to get Emperor's Divide to try and push him at a turret, but the Bellows Breath will make him see, and the Gragas barrel will just blow him up, and it is disaster
Yeah.
for Team Platypus here.
Yeah, things have gone from bad to worse. Oh wait, but they do get the return kill
Catch
on the
onto the
Lulu.
Lulu. This Hecarim putting so many races into the bot lane, but
Yeah,
condemn onto Hecarim here and Vayne walking up. This will just be a kill.
that's the
Shut
shutdown
down
as
on
well.
Vayne, and all of your work is undone with that. Because
Yeah.
now the Vayne is ahead because the Ashe has 1 kill and it wasn't a shutdown.
Yep. He's ahead because
Um,
he has CS lead as well as that huge. It was a 300 gold shutdown, I'm pretty sure.
That was a really nice counter gank from the Gragas in the mid lane against this Ornn. Really quite questionable roam into an Azir that has flash and E and ult up. Usually you'd want to be trying to get your Ziggs to bait at least one of those out before you showed yourself with the ult, because realistically you were never getting your full combo off there. He ended up flashing
and
it.
again.
Oh, another Gragas.
Is he dead?
Mid lane, no, just about gets out, throws out the ult as a middle
Good
finger
man.
on this Gragas, but no kill's gonna go down.
Yeah, but now he is
That's the
flashless,
charge
so
to
the
get him
current
out.
gank is going to be very effective.
Uh,
Drake is going to be up in less than a minute.
yeah, looks like we're going Nash's Tooth Rush for Duke of Jamming on the Azir. He obviously heard me. No Lost Chapter first. Condemn Ashe's under the wall, but
Heal?
Enix is there to kind of keep him okay. Oh, he did heal.
Yeah.
Why did he heal?
He,
Are you
he
okay?
healed when he got CC'd.
Yeah.
I'm
Panic,
not sure
I
if he
suppose.
thought he might have cleanse or something. I'm not sure.
Possibly expecting the all-in, wanted to heal before potentially ignite, not that they have it.
Yeah,
Azir
they-
shuffles out of this Hecarim's Devastation Charge and nothing will go down. Gragas continuing to farm. Very even farm between the junglers. Starting up for Team Platypus here with the Hecarim on it. Gragas nowhere near it, doesn't look like it's going to be contested.
Yeah.
Ornn
Gragas did
kind of
just ping Rift Herald as
threatening
well.
around.
I think Gragas plans to start Rift Herald here. He's
By the looks
pinged
of
it
things.
multiple times.
Also got the bot lane. Potential collapse dive. Look where the Hecarim is on the enemy Grump here. I think this is probably setting up for a dive on this Vayne completely alone, and Enchanted Crystal Arrow is available. Although he does have the cleanse. Oh, he's going.
Oh!
And he runs
Wow.
straight past. That was a beautiful use of the invisible tumble. The devastating charge auto attack didn't even go through. Oh,
Oh, but they do
Enchanted
get
Crystal
it.
Arrow, but the cleanse goes through.
Are they gonna
And
get him?
oh,
he's dead,
yeah,
he's
no,
dead.
he is dead. Okay.
Oh, and also making sure the Ashe
That was
also. Very nice.
very well played from, I'd say, both sides there. That was a nice arrow. The cleanse
Yeah.
was
It was
good,
a super
but
good
the,
dodge as well at the first hack for me.
The Hecarim ult couldn't tumble out of that in time after using the cleanse.
Yeah.
And too many resources pounded in. However, Herald going down for mid lane. I think
That's
this
a-
Vayne is probably quite fine with the trade made if they can get this turret, although the Mega Inferno Bomb comes down by some time. Looks like the Herald will die before they're able to take the turret
Yeah.
with it. Aggressive trades in the top lane that are doing literally 0 damage. More plating picked up for the Ashe as well.
Oh, and he's dead. Oh, on the other side, bot side here, we see Ashe versus
Condemn on the
Vayne.
Ashe. No arrow available, this probably will just
He's
be
dead, he
a...
doesn't have any chance.
No!
Oh, wow, wait.
Ashe just pulling the damage out. BF sword and Cole apparently is able to
does
do
more
damage. That's Christian being a
Wow.
little bit too overzealous there, I would say.
Yeah.
Gragas very low in this mid lane, but only the support there. I don't know if they're looking for some kind of dive or whatever. We'll have to see.
He
Looking
can't
to
stand
desperately
that
try and
single
save this turret after the Ziggs was caught.
Yeah. This is the third or fourth time I've seen Ziggs defensively having to use Ziggs ult just to clear the wave as well.
Yeah, and it's not what you want to see. Ziggs is a champion that gets a lot of free damage on turrets if you're able to hit on it. The fact that this mid turret on the side of Christian Zoo still has 5 platings on it
It's
really
kinda
is a
insane,
testament
right?
to the Ziggs pick not really working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least not enough resources being put into it. I feel like if the Hecarim had camped mid instead of bot lane, they potentially would have been able to translate that into a lot more turret gold than they could put in the bot lane. But obviously they focused on putting the Vayne behind, which is also the equally valid thing to do. All out of mana here. We've got some aggressive trades. This
This is never gonna.
is
Oh,
no
wow.
Hecarim
Okay.
here, but
Okay, he just backs
Roger's
off.
out of the way of the Maokai ult there. Nothing Really
I
happening.
love
Gragas
that.
mid again. Seems like these junglers have picked their lanes and they're sticking to them.
Yeah. Did you see how the Hecarim went topside? Saw the ult. Oh!
Yeah.
Ooh! Really nice
Exchange of
reaction flash.
flashes, and Shurima Shuffle
Holy
coming in, but the
shit.
Hecarim comes in and just destroys the Gragas. Emperor's Divide to keep himself safe there, no more abilities that can go over it. Marco going for another aggressive trade here, no ult, but the Ornn is out of mana. Potentially going to force him out of lane here. Not going to be able to look for the kill though.
No.
This
That
Hecarim
was
is pretty huge at the moment, and he's only going to get stronger in the face of these quite squishy carries. This Vayne that doesn't really have, it isn't really online yet.
Yeah. That was a super impressive flash as well by the Ashe to flash away from the
Yeah.
like reaction flash. I mean, so with the current game state, what do you think, like, because when I look at it, right, like you see a decent lead from blue team in gold, 2 Drakes as well. You see the Ornn on their team as well. So never mind.
Oh, Hecarim goes in for
Focuses the
a
ult.
jump on the Luli, but the Whimsy will make it so that he can't follow up on that, and
Yeah.
Fine Lao will be popped, disengaged from that fairly safely. Ashe looking to threaten
This
here, but a
is-
little bit out of position. Predator Bolt goes down, but nothing will come of it. The Vayne's still looking aggressive, but doesn't have the ult anymore. And I don't think that they're going to continue fighting here. They do have the explosive cast, but not really an angle right now. Don't have the DPS from your ADC. Anyway, what were you asking me before that happened?
Oh no, I just thought, like, who do you think has the better game state right now? Because right on the one side you see all the advantages for blue side in gold, Drakes, as well as Ornn, as well as scaling. But on the other side you have a really good comp.
Ziggs will have to flash out the way. Galio will popped, not on this Hecarim. Seems a bit weird. Maybe that was a misclick. Ashe trading with the Vayne in the bot lane while this goes on, and we'll just blow her up. Lulu flashes
Wait,
forward,
1v2.
potentially save her, and the Ashe will just kill. Nothing more comes out of the mid lane fight. I think that was a misclick on the Galio ult. I think it was
Yeah.
probably supposed to go on the Hecarim and not the Ziggs there. Yeah. Anyway, I think blue team is very clearly in the better game state. I do still think that red side has a very strong late game with this Ashe, the Vayne Azir, but Ashe is also nothing to sneeze at in the late game. Ziggs is pretty decent, and this Hecarim never truly falls off. In the face of a Lulu, he kind of falls off, but he doesn't fall off as hard as someone like Olaf might.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, things are looking pretty good for Team Platypus here.
I would also like to point out that Christian Simeone, even though being 1 and 5, is ahead in CS.
Yeah, but we've
insane.
yeah, the gold lead is very much on the Ashe here though. Although
Yeah, no,
if the
of course.
Vayne is able to get the shutdown on the Ashe, then I think it probably will be evened out, and that CS lead will suddenly start to matter a lot more. Seen a lane swap here. Vayne is now just free farming in the bot lane, so I'm not sure I necessarily like this lane swap, especially since as it's in Azir, you're not looking to predator too much turret gold. Devastating charge goes on a minion and not on the Maokai. I don't think that was quite intended, and without the Conqueror, I don't think anything is likely to happen
Gragas
here.
is buffing top.
Smite goes down,
Gragas is
he
coming.
really wants this, but Gragas is here. He goes
He's
down, stuns, and he's dead. That was a massive misplay from this Hecarim.
That was very overeager. Especially since he built so squishy that, like, if anyone else shows up topside there, you're so dead.
That was I think I'm playing as if I have Conqueror, but I have Phase Rush play.
Yeah.
But oh well, it happens.
Trying to return there as well. The camper mode. Fully agree. On the bot side, I mean, this is just wave trading here, right? Between Ziggs and Vayne. They're just ping-ponging those waves between each other.
Yeah.
Which is kind of good for the Vayne, right? Because she's going to be able to make up some of the difference here, at least.
Vargas looking mid, really kind of, I would say, desperate at this point to... Well, not desperate, but very eager to get this shutdown on the Ashe here. Vayne looking for some aggressive tumble trades on the Ziggs, not really able to poke out through the tumble since it's very hard to hit her.
Recall.
Blade of the Ring King popped, but the satchel charge bonking him away. Hecarim running in. This Vayne might have overextended slightly.
Yeah.
This time doesn't get the dodge. The devastating
she's
charge
dead.
with the ult will go through, and Ziggs ult not even needed.
Yeah, that was a bit
As in
over-eager.
as that play was top, this is still a 6-kill Hecarim. It's still gonna. Oh, Ash
Oh.
ult under tower, and
Is he dead?
this is
Ooh.
a dead Azir with the flash. Beautiful play coming in from this Ash here. A little bit of an overextend from Yuka jamming, and the Gragas will pick up a kill on the Hecarim bot lane. Again, an overextension. Lulu able to really easily shut that down when he's the only one there, as opposed to running about the Ash DPS as well. More trade in the top lane that aren't doing anything.
Yeah, they will never kill each other here.
We have got the Galio walking up to the top lane. Potentially for an ult here could turn this around. Yeah, his Galio ult. I still don't know if they've got enough damage to kill this Maokai. But the
They are
will
throwing
come
everything on him.
Flash is out the way from teaser.
He'll have W again.
Oh.
W for the Galio.
And
Oh,
Flash
okay,
in to get the
Flash.
final auto with the bristle charge, and that will be a kill eventually.
That was hilarious to watch.
And my hair has gone grey.
Yeah. And that's one item. just wait until he finishes like 2 or 3.
Abyssal Mars picked up for both sides in this top lane, so really putting a lot of faith in these mid lane AP carries.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting.
Upgrades for Orncom level 13 or 14?
I believe it's level 13.
For like the item upgrades.
Yeah, I believe it's level 13. Quite interesting. I'm seeing a Seeker's Arm Guard on this Ziggs, and I'd really quite like to know why.
Oh, he's
beautiful
wow,
shuffle
really good
and
flash.
catches the Hecarim for what seems to be the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah. That lead of the Hecarim is evaporating in the jungle. He was super far ahead, but
he's
now...
behind, but the Vayne isn't getting any further ahead. Oh, Gragas looking very aggressive on the Ziggs here, potentially a little bit out of position. I don't know. Oh, Enix will not go, but the flank from Christian here. Enchanted Crystal will go on him, and Cleanse is available, but he doesn't use it. The Gragas will go down eventually here to the Ziggs bomb, and that seemed like a bit of miscommunication there, where the Azir backed off. The Galio then going aggressive, but disengaged there from the Maokai with the ult. And
yeah, that looked a bit disjointed.
Dragon for the side of red. Yeah, I
like some people, I think he is you back
tell
up, right?
his team that he was going to do that.
Yeah.
Nearly a steal, but not quite. The blue side got the pick, but then the red side got the dragon. Not quite sure how that worked.
Yeah, especially considering that is sole point as well, so you think that blue team was going to fight it a lot more. With the jungle from the red team being down as well.
It's all about the cooldowns though, you didn't want to risk. I mean, the Vayne still had both Sums.
But wouldn't you want to at least try and suicide as Hecarim to just try and get it? Considering the enemy team doesn't have the smite, right? Like, it's so much more dangerous,
You make
right?
a point. You do make a point. I don't
Like, I don't know. I wasn't watching it that well. Like, I'm not sure if he had the smite up back then, or if like the situation wasn't good enough.
I don't think he had the ult. So
oh, okay, yeah. He definitely didn't have Ghost as well, so then it probably is super difficult for him to enter that lane, that pit. Because the blasting plant was also not there.
I mean, level-wise, he's also down, so his smite is doing less damage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Gragas wasn't there, right? The Gragas was dead.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but they're probably. I mean, you're probably right with the Lulu. I think was there, so she can just polymorph him if he comes close, and
that
then
is the
kill
worry,
him.
Yeah. Looking like things are calming down a bit. Ornn going bot to farm here. Maokai
also,
going up to match the Ziggs in the top lane.
Yeah.
Don't think
Also, it's a
Ziggs
bit
doesn't have anything
awkward
to
here as well for blue team to upgrade items, right? Like, you don't really want to upgrade Luden's or Zhonya's, however those are the 2 items for Ziggs. So if he goes Deathcap 3rd, that will delay his upgraded item super much. On the bot side, you don't really have any item to upgrade as well, so I guess you have
I think the Zhonya's pick here, I would really question. Because while Stopwatch is good, and Zhonya's Hourglass as an active item is really good into the side of Christian Zoo, because it can help you dodge the Gargasol, can help you stop it. Oh, Ornn aggressive on this Vayne here. And are we gonna see
oh my god!
Mage Assassin clapped Vayne and says,
Ben,
sit
if
down.
you're watching, that is a good champion, and you can't say anything.
Anyway, yes, no, Seeker's Arm Guard picked up for this Zig, so you've got a Zoo who's magic damage, you've got Gragas who's magic damage. The only AD on the side of Christian Zoo is a Vayne, which is like
Yeah.
half true damage.
Yeah.
So what is the point of going the Seeker's Arm Guard before the stopwatch? Because you haven't bought the stopwatch yet.
Yeah.
Assumably buying the Zhonya's for the active. But you know, it seems to when you've got an Ornn and an Ashe this strong, it doesn't seem to matter. This Ashe is just playing out of her mind this game.
Yeah.
Looking really, really strong in this bot lane.
On the other side, I mean, you do have like, I mean, mid lane is not even when it comes to the damage output. The Azir will do a lot more with the Nashor's 2 death.
We've got the Azir bot lane as well.
Ooh, really good.
Blow up that turret, but Gragas going in. Galio going in here, and the Ziggs and the Galio will just be popped. I don't know.
Yeah. It didn't
about
even
that
use
one.
Gragas ultimate there.
Tower will be picked up, so gold difference isn't huge because obviously Ziggs is really good at sieging. Azir is very good at stopping sieges, but the Azir wasn't there.
Oh, are they gonna get more here? Yeah, it looks like it.
Vayne going aggressive, and the Hecarim will just go in, potentially anticipating and one-shotting the Vayne, but just won't through the Lulu.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about, right, in the draft, where like the Lulu with heal and shield and everything will prevent you from one-shotting that.
We've got Ardent Sensor Rush on the Lulu here, very smart considering you've got two champions that scale extremely high with attack speed. 4 kills on the Azir and 50 CS up on the Ziggs. This is going to be a very, very scary champion come late game, or come now, really.
Oh my god, are we gonna
another
see it
Ornn
again?
ultimate, tumble out of the way, but it'll flash forward Bellow's breath, and bonk. Oh no.
That was...
Oh no. You hate it, you really do.
Yeah. Oh boy, that is... At least this one isn't ridiculous, right? Like, he's like 20% HP, so it's not like... Yeah, but still, like, watching like a full tank topside murdering your ADC is kind of hilarious.
Yeah. Does put things on cooldown for this Drake fight, but I think without the Vayne and with the position of the Maokai at the moment, although he's got TP, but I think this is likely going to be Soul for the side of Team Platypus. I think this is... They need to...
It should be.
Start this dragon as
and we have the
soon as
Ludens
possible.
upgraded, right? You see here? So they did
yeah,
decide for the Ludens upgrade.
I think this Ziggs is likely not going to go Death Cap third. I think that's probably why they elected to do that now. Because looking at the side
if he does, then that is a weird upgrade.
I don't think it's necessarily weird, but the Vayne is already really far behind and they're not struggling to kill it, so I don't think you lose anything by going Leandro's here. If the Vayne was strong, you definitely go Death Cap here.
Oh!
Looking like a Death Wish, but the sapling
Really
goes in, Maokai ult comes down, the Charm of the Vayne will just get blown up. No cleanse available.
She
Ziggs
used
ult
it
comes
during
down. Azir ult to try and protect, but this Maokai will just be DPS down with the Ashe. Gragas dueling the Hecarim in the pit, and that will be... Would it be an ace? It will be an ace. Will it be an ace?
Oh,
hang on.
apparently they don't do any damage.
Please hold. Please hold. There we go. It's an ace. Ace for the side of Team Platypus. Soul picked up, and they might turn to the Baron here, although it looks like the Hecarim might need a moment to think about it. We'll be running up to the mid lane. Whether or not they
Surely you go Baron here, right?
Yes, you haven't got... I mean, yeah, no, you'll have your Ashe ult. Yeah, here comes the on TP. There will be a Baron here. And I think this is likely to be fairly safely taken.
Well,
I mean,
TP.
yeah, I think this is necessary because realistically the Lulu and the Vayne will be there, and you do kind of need to deal with them.
And also,
maybe
you
not.
don't have Smite on your side.
This is really fast. Yeah, no, Baron just picked up the side of Team Platypus.
Yeah, that cleanse usage by Christian on the last like Ornn fight, right, where he got killed.
Yeah.
Him using cleanse there was really pivotal in this team fight there because he got Ashe ulted and just couldn't do anything there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's going QSS, right?
Really, really.
That would be weird.
What?
He has the MR item. That would be very weird if you go QSS.
And MR. I think it would be very weird to go QSS here. Right? I think it would be. Bellow's Breath comes in to dodge the Gragas and the Hecarim will go in to secure the kill on the Gragas. Lulu will fall here before the Emperor's Divide comes out. Maokai caught out and will eventually be taken down by this Ashe. Yes, I think it would be weird to go QSS.
I just thought there's.
I would have. As much as I said the Ardent Sensor pick is good for the two attack speed scaling champions, Mikhail's Crucible would have potentially been a lot better here, would have saved the Vayne in these fights. But Team Platypus said we're not letting this go late game, we're shoving this now, looking to take potentially an inhib bot lane as well if they can push out this turret fast enough. They have got a huge amount of turret damage with this Ziggs. Satchel will go down and just look at that turret's just gone. Azir has not quite enough damage to stop this. Not enough damage to deal with the Baron minions, and tower will fall. Looks like Inhib won't. Taunt comes in on the Galio, and then Vargas falls back off. Vayne tumbles back with Enchanted Clara going forward onto her. And the Azir turret's up now. It looks like Team Platypus is going to peel back. Probably want to reset. You haven't reset since getting the Baron. You've got a lot of gold to spend here. Hecarim really brought it back.
You just want to cash it in here, right? And then just do a death push in one of the lanes where you just got an inhib.
Yeah, probably going to be looking to siege out top lane here. You should still be
you think they go super safe?
I think you lose nothing from trying to siege top lane here. You have such good damage on the towers from Ziggs. You want to play for your team strength.
Fair enough. I'm just saying, top esports would just go fucking mid lane and try and crack the. Not joking.
Quite possibly, but again, you've got the.
No. It's 100% valid that you should go topside. Yeah.
The Azir turret will not be up for this next fight. Owen looking a little bit aggressive here. We'll see if they get a pick, but the Ashe is coming behind, getting vision in the top lane with.
But at this point, right? Even Vayne would take like 10 minutes to kill you.
All of the Forge God going down. That will be a caught Gragas. Will it be a dead Gragas? It will. Mega Inferno Bomb going down, and that is another pickup from the Ornn Ashe pick comp. Vayne looking really vulnerable here. 9 deaths. Galio looking for the taunt. No flash available.
Yeah, look, I mean, she's
the Dem fails on the Bellows Breath, and the Ashes here with the heal to bail him out of that. And well, it looks like they might just be sieging down the mid lane. You got a big wave crashing top lane for the side of Team Platypus, pressuring out that turret. But
they also have the Ocean Soul.
Galio not going down. That is the
QSS
used. Also got the Executioner's calling on here as well. I think that's for the Hecarim, I suppose. Vayne tumbling forward, final hour used, and Team Platypus just peels out.
Yeah, I mean, they got both inhibs here, so they're...
Wildgrave's still available for Lulu here, but the Ziggs is really starting to hurt. Enchanted Clara goes down, Maokai probably not going to get a huge amount here. Call of the Forge God, it's only the Lulu. This Ornn is determined to go in, and
Hecarim
will potentially be threatened by this Vayne here, but no, this Ashe is far too strong. Azir putting down good damage on the Ziggs here, but doesn't have the DPS to melt through these chunks, even at 3 items. Team Platypus looking like they are peeling off of this top lane. They're respecting the Vayne Lulu scaling potential, I suppose.
You have like 1 minute to Elder roughly, right?
We have about a minute to Elder now. We'll see if they decide to go for that or if they'll decide to push the mid lane. It's going to be really hard for Christian Zoo to contest this Elder when you have waves pushing in top lane and you got 2 waves of super minions in the mid lane.
They are pinging it though. They are pinging it. I mean, it is right. Like if they also get Elder, then there's 0 chance of
Lulu going down to get some vision at the moment, but I do not think they're going to be able to contest this whatsoever.
But do you think they should?
The lane isn't strong. No.
But if they don't get the Elder, like if Blue side also gets Elder, then there's no way of you winning, right?
Well, Elder would be damned if they wipe here. Then Team Platypus just walks into your base and wins.
Yeah, but I mean, like at this point, don't you just like desperation try?
Getting a condemn man will tumble right into
what
the arrow. Not enough. Will go down to the Galio support. Maokai support buying a little bit of time. Good damage coming in from the Azir, but. Mega Inferno going down, Gragas at half health, nothing really available on the side of the Lulu. Hecarim forced back off a little bit here, but the Maokai's pour out, flashing away. Poe coming down from the Ziggs. Oh, Galio goes in, gets the taunt onto the Azir. Hecarim will dive in, and that will be the kill. That will be the ace, and that will likely be the game. For the side of Team Platypus, Ornn teleporting into the base for one last wet noodle fight.
Come on, make it a fair fight. 1v1.
No, he's just here for the turret. He doesn't care about the Maokai.
Nice.
And there goes the turret, and that Ziggs passive
Well,
will just burn down the enemy Nexus for a really, really solid victory from the side of Team Platypus, and that will be the end of Game 1 for Day 2
yeah, I will
QNL Week
just
1.
say some of those Ashos were so good.
Oh, like,
So
okay.
good.
No, I know the Hecarim played well, but honestly, I could not
Ash,
even
right?
imagine giving MVP to anyone other than this Ash.